Welcome back. Today we are going to study the first act of the play Nagamandala. As we know, or we have discussed prologue of this play and kind of introduction is given to the play, how it was born, that the birth of the story is in the tradition of storytelling by the Indian old women. Now, these women have devised these stories to express their experiences. Now, how this relates to it, we will discuss in the latter part of our discussion. But meanwhile, we will think about the contents of this story. This story is narrated by story. It's narrated by story. As we know, in the temple, story had come wound around her in the form of sari, a song. And there she found a writer and she wanted to tell him the story. And she starts telling the story. Now, this scene is the house which has a yard, which has a precinct, as it is with our homes. In front of our home, there is an empty space, and on the right side of the precinct, on the right side of the yard, there is a ant hill, in which, and that ant hill is big one. It is not small one. Now, the door of this house is locked from the outside, and the interior of the house is spotlighted by the lights on the platform. Now, there is a kitchen, bathroom, and then Rani's bedroom. Now, this story takes place in this house. This story takes place in this house. This house belongs to Rani. Now, here the name Rani is used. In India, Rani is a pet name. Rani is a pet name. And any small girl who is beautiful looking, innocent, or a love of parents is given this name. So this name doesn't matter here. What matters is that this Rani represents women in general. She does not stand for herself, but she stands for the pain and torture of the women society. Now, we are informed by the story that this queen has a long, luxurious hair, and when they are tied in a knot, ज्यावेळी त्याचा बुचडा बांधला जाईल, त्यावेळी that बुचडा or the knot will give an impression as if the black cobra has made coils and sitting atop her head. But if the hair is loosened, it will reach up to her anklets. Means so long her hair has been. Now, her father finds for Rani a suitable husband from a rich family. This suitable husband is from a rich family, but he does not have parents. So he is rich and doesn't have parents. This is a situation of her husband. The marriage is fixed and it takes place. And the person who her who marries her is Appanna. Now Appanna in Kannada stands for any man. He stands for any man. Now she is married to him and they take blessings of her parents, and Appanna is followed by Rani to Appanna's home. Now, when they enter on the stage, they are like travelers. They have many bundles with them. And when they enter the house, when they enter in the precincts, they appear to be travelers who are coming from long journey. Appanna opens the lock of the front door and they go inside it. Then he confirms that all material which they had been traveling with is brought inside. When she says that, when she says yes, Appanna tells her that he would come tomorrow for lunch. Okay, he would go now and he would come tomorrow. It makes Rani dumbfounded because she had left her mother's house and had come there in a strange circumstances, and the only person whom she has got acquaintance since the ritual of marriage was her husband, and after reaching at home he takes leave of him and she goes. That makes Rani confused. But he pays no attention to her. He goes out, locks the door from outside, and now Rani was more confounded and more scared. She runs to the door. She finds that the door was locked. She looks out through the window bars and she just calls after, means she tries to find out where Appanna is. Now she did not know what was happening to her. She was puzzled and she cannot weep because she was new in here. Who would bother about her crying? A new bride in the home is young one. She is not acquainted with she is not introduced to any part of the home. तिची त्या घराशी ओळख नसते. Under such circumstances, she is likely to cry. But who would listen her cries and who would take pity on her? So she goes in the corner of the room and starts talking with herself. Now when she just starts talking, she fantasizes, she imagines. She goes in the world of fantasy. कल्पनेच्या जगामध्ये ती निघून जाते. As a young bride, she remembers her calling an eagle. Now, here eagle, this is given through narrative. However, on the stage, eagle is represented by a lady. She talks with the lady or she talks with that eagle, and while talking with her, she tells that my parents live in far off countries, and this far off country is beyond 7 seas. On that island they live. On that island there is a garden. In the garden there is an emerald tree, the tree on which the emeralds are hanging. And in that garden Her parents are waiting for her. She wants that eagle, her to be taken to that garden so that she meets her mother and father, or he wants that eagle to go and bring her back. Now we see now we see that she falls asleep. Everything goes calm. Rani is crying for her mother. She is wishing that she should meet her parents, but that is impossible. Now, in the morning, when Rani gets up, she is still confounded. How could means her husband was not there? She now gets up, she washes clothes, she washes utensils, she cooks, because her husband had given her instruction that I would come for lunch. And by the time of lunch, Appanna comes. He unlocks the front door, he comes in, he goes to the bathroom, washes his feet, and then comes. Or even he takes bath and he comes in the kitchen and sits down to eat. Rani, who had prepared the food, she serves that food hesitantly, and she tells him that I was afraid yesterday night. She felt afraid the yesterday night. But Appanna says, there is nothing to be afraid of. भीती वाटायची काहीच गरज नाही. No one will bother you. When Rani wants to talk something, she wants to tell him something, he makes her quiet. He becomes impatient and he tells her not to talk. And she advises him, I am not for the idle chatter. As I say, you follow the instructions and you will have no problems. Then he finishes the meal and tells her that he would come for lunch the next day. He washes his hands, locks that door once again, and he goes and he watches him. She watches him going away, and she cannot understand what was happening to her. She could not understand what was happening to her. Now that made Rani more sad. Now what she does? She goes in the kitchen, she mechanically resumes her work, and once the work is over, she drowns herself in deep thoughts. She becomes thoughtful about her parents, and she should reach them, mother and father, and she should embrace them. She should hug them. Okay? Because a young lady after the marriage in a stranger atmosphere is very much frightened. And father and mother is the only comfort for her. So she wished that she could go back and sleep between her father and mother. They tell her not to bother about anything. But the next day, the deer in her dream, the deer comes with the golden horns, comes to the door. She refuses to go with him. But that deer tells her that a prince will come. At this moment, she is thrown back from her reverie. She becomes conscious about what is happening around. शी इज लुकिंग ब्लँकली इन टू द ओवन, चुलीमध्ये बघत होती. अँड बिगिन सॉबिंग ॲट हर प्लाइट, आणि तिच्या दुःखाकडे बघून ती रडू लागते. नाव आउटसाइड इन द स्ट्रीट वी सी कप्पन्ना. कप्पन्ना मीन्स अ ब्लॅक मॅन. Kappanna means a black man. Now this black man is carrying his mother, blind mother, on his shoulders. He tells, means while he is coming, he is talking with his mother, and he tells her that Appanna is not a good person in the opinion of all villagers. He is just like a wild animal or a snake crawling. And when he will attack human being, it cannot be said. Even he goes to the extent that he is not a human. He looks like a man, but he is not human being at all. His qualities are qualities of devil, but his form appears to be the form of a man, so you can call him, but he is full of antisocial feelings in him. So he advises his mother not to get involved with him. Do not get involved with him, because it will rebound on you, and it shall be punishment, and you are a blind woman. But his mother Kurudava says that Appanna's mother was like a sister to me. She died when this child was born. Now this young child who was born has now grown up, and he has married and brought a bride to his house. But I have heard that this fellow spends all of his time with other women whom she calls a bazaar woman. So she lives with a prostitute or a woman of loose behavior. And this is not good for the new bride who is been brought there. Now Kappanna is sad. Why he is sad? Because he was the only person who told about Appanna, that Appanna is not a good person, he is inhuman, and all those things the story was told to him. Now Kurudava asks him that to check if that girl is inside the room. Kappanna sees that there is nobody. And when they were about to leave, Kurudava listens some sobbing, and she finds that the Rani comes, or she finds that somebody is there. During this time, even Kappanna is scared by the presence of cobra there, because by the ant hill they were talking, but he was scared that from ant hill the cobra will come, and actually he listens hissing sounds. Now when that Rani comes in the window, Kurudava checks on her, and she finds that, she says that my fingers have eyes now, they tell me what kind of things are there. And she goes near by the window and she touches her, and she says that, such a beautiful woman, ayyo, how beautiful you are, ears like hibiscus, skin like a young mango leaves, life like rolls of silk, lips like rolls of silk. How can that Appanna gallivant around living such a lovely, wasting her away? Now, this beauty of a woman or Rani is described in a conventional manner. The writer is not after individualizing the person, because this is pattern of myths. What is the pattern of myths? Usually plots are very simple. Plots are very simple and the characters are generalized. Names are not given, qualities are used. Similarly, when she describes Rani, what kind of description she says? That her ears are like hibiscus. जास्वंदीच्या फुलासारखे तिचे कान आहेत. Skin like young mango leaves. Lips like rolls of silk. सिल्कचा बंडल असल्यासारखे तिचे ओठ आहेत. And she curses Appanna for not attending such a beautiful girl. Now, Rani tells her that I am very much scared to sleep alone at the night. And she says that send a message to my parents that in what condition I am living. Plight means condition. In what plight I am living, what is my condition here? Tell it to my mother, parents, that they will come and they will take me home. Now Kurudava says that you don't bother about it. Okay? I will do something that you would I would take care of everything, and I will do something that will bring your relationship with Appanna on a good footing. Then she tells to his son Kappanna to run to her home and go in a cattle shed. गोठ्यामध्ये जा. In cattle shed there is a tin trunk. एक मोठी लोखंडाची पेटी आहे, which is in the left corner of the cattle shed. In the left corner, similarly, there is a plow. If you are unable to identify it, you can see it by the side of a plow. Behind the pillar and on the shelf, there is that tin box. She will find a bundle of clothes amidst the odds. म्हणजे त्या पेटीच्या जवळ एक छोटंसं एक गाठोडं त्याला सापडेल. And in that bundle there is a wooden box. त्याच्यामध्ये एक लाकडाची पेटी आहे. In the right side of the box there is a coconut shell wrapped in a piece of paper. आणि नारळाची एक कवटी आहे की जी कागदामध्ये बांधलेली आहे. Inside this coconut shell there are pieces of roots. Go and bring them back. Then Kurudava means Kappanna goes and she tells her about Kappanna. She says that actually I have named him as a black man, Kappanna, but he is not a black man. I am blind and everything is dark to me. The only color which is known to me is black color. So he is a fair child. But since I am blind, she is not familiar with anything but darkness. So she calls him Kappanna, the dark one. And then she tells Rani that why she had sent Kappanna to home. Kappannaला घरी का पाठवून दिले ती सांगते. शी टेल्स दॅट आय वॉज बॉर्न ब्लाइंड, मी जन्मालाच येताना आंधळी आले. नो वन वूड मॅरी मी, माझ्याशी कोण लग्न करत नव्हतं. माय फादर ओर हिमसेल्फ आउट गोईंग फ्रॉम विलेज टू विलेज लुकिंग फॉर अ हजबंड. आता माझ्या वडिलांचे पाय तुटले त्यांनी माझं लग्न ठरवता. बट टू नो अवेल, पण काय त्याचा उपयोग नव्हता. वन डे अ मेंडिकंट केम, एके दिवशी एक मेंडिकंट आला. अँड नो वन वॉज ॲट होम, आय वॉज अलोन. आय लुक्ड आफ्टर हिम इन एव्हरी वे. Now this is also a conventional way of telling stories. This is you come across in relation with Kunti also, such kind of story is told. म्हणजे ती एका साधूची सेवा करते आणि तो साधू तिला काहीतरी वरदान देतो, तसं तिनं, आणि ही परंपरा आहे भारतीय मिथकामध्ये, आणि ती त्या परंपरेचा वापर इथं लेखकानं केलेला आहे. आता त्याची सेवा केली, काय केलं, त्याला चांगलं गरम अन्न दिलं, सर्व्ड हिम ॲज हिज हार्ट्स कंटेंट, आणि मग ही वॉज प्लीज्ड, तो आनंदी झाला. अँड ही गिव्ह मी 3 pieces ऑफ रूट्स. आता हे 3 pieces ऑफ रूट्स काय आहेत, तो काय म्हणला, एनी मॅन हू इट्स वन ऑफ दिस विल मॅरी यू. ह्यातल्यापैकी कुठल्याही एक जण खाईल तो तुझ्याशी लग्न करेल. सो फीड हिम द स्मॉलेस्ट प्लीज फर्स्ट. पहिल्यांदा तो छोटा भाग, त्याला छोटं जे रूट आहे ते त्याला खायला दे. इफ दॅट गिव्स नो रिझल्ट देन ट्राय फॉर द मिडल साइज्ड वन. अँड ओनली इफ बोथ फेल फीड हिम द लार्जेस्ट पीस. नाव वन डे व्हॉट हॅपन, अ यंग बॉय केम टू देअर विलेज and she wanted to marry. She did not look after what kind of person he was. He was small or big, old or something. She gave that root to that stranger, and that boy fell in her love, and she married. He married her. I was in such a hurry, I barely noticed the small one. मी अशी गडबडीत होते की मी त्यातला लहान बघितला नाही आणि मोठा बघितला, जो हातात पडला तो घेतला. द बिगेस्ट वन स्केअर्ड मी, तो मोठा होता त्याची मला भीती वाटली. आय यूज द मिझल साइज्ड रूट. ही फिनिश्ड हिज मील, गेव मी वन लुक अँड ही फेल इन माय लव. ही मॅरीड मी विदिन 2 days अँड ही डिड नॉट गो बॅक. टू सेंड हिम बॅक, प्लेग हॅड टू कम. प्लेगनं त्याला माझ्यापासून वेगळं केलं, अन्यथा मरेपर्यंत तो माझ्यासाठी राहील. नाव दिस स्टोरी इज अ सरप्राइजिंग स्टोरी फॉर हर. सो राणी लाप्स. मीनवाइल कपन्ना रिटर्न्स and gives her the roots, and Kurudava says to Rani, here, take this smaller piece. Okay. That should do for him a pretty jasmine like you. तुझ्यासारख्या सुंदर मुलींना तेवढ्याच लहान तुकड्याची गरज आहे. ग्राइंड इट इनटू अ नाईस पेस्ट, चांगली त्याची पेस्ट तयार कर. अँड फीड इट टू युअर हजबंड अँड वॉच द रिझल्ट्स. एकदा त्याला खायला दे आणि मग तू त्याचे रिझल्ट बघ. ही विल इन्स्टंटली मेक यू वाईफ. नाव व्हॉट हॅपन्स, Appanna comes back to home and Kapanna whistles his mother, signaling that Appanna has arrived and they both have to leave. And when she calls, Rani invites Kurudava to visit that place again, which Kurudava promises to do. Kurudava senses that Appanna has come returned home. She tells him that since he has married, she has not come to talk to his wife. So she needed to talk with her, and that was the reason why they had come there. Appanna goes inside and tells Rani that he is going out for lunch after bath. She should warm a glass of milk for him. आता आपण काय करतो, तो त्याच्या बायकोला सांगतो की बाबा मी बाहेर जाणार आहे आणि मी आज काय लंच करणार नाही, मला तू दूध दे. आणि त्या दुधामध्ये शी पुट्स दॅट पेस्ट ऑफ दॅट रूट अँड शी सर्व्स हिम. He says, even he warns her, I put a lock on the door so those who sight could see, means they will not come. But what about the blind ones? These are the problems. And to solve this problem, later he brings dog. Because dog will bark and blind people can hear, so they will not approach the home. She says, I will keep the watchdog. And Kurudava overhears this and lives with her son. Now the paste is made and that paste is put in the milk of a glass. And Kurudava had given that root. She puts that in milk and Rani hurriedly mixes that paste into the milk and gives that to Apanna. Apanna gulps it down. He drinks it. His hands back the glass to her and she watches him intently. आता ती त्याच्याकडे बघते काय फरक पडतो याच्यामध्ये. Suddenly he clutches his head and lies down on the watches as she watches her. तर ते डोकं पकडतो आणि जमिनीवर झोपून जातो. And on the straddled on the threshold he sleeps. त्या चौकटीवर असतो असा झोपी जातो. राणी इज वरीड. ओके, she runs to him, she shakes him, she tries to wake him up. Then she drags him inside, and after some time he appears to be in deep sleep. It makes Rani to start crying. आणि त्यामुळे राणीला पुन्हा काय वाटतं, ती रडायला लागते. Suddenly, after passage of a time, Appanna becomes conscious. Okay, he is awake. He is not asleep now. And asks for water. She brings pot of water, he splashes it on his face. And pushes Rani inside the house. Locks the door from outside and goes away. Now this has stunned Rani. आता ह्याचा परिणाम तिच्या मनावर मोठा झाला. Now she goes back to her room and once again starts fantasizing about, now what, about a demon. राक्षसानं तिला एका राजवाड्यामध्ये सुंदर तरुणीला बंद करून ठेवलेला आहे. 7 दिवस it rains, 7 nights the sea floods the city. Waters break down door of the castle and the big whale comes to rescue the Rani. The storm rises, the water level of sea rises and a big whale comes and he comes to save Rani. Now what happened? Kurudava was very much curious. She wanted to know what had happened with her root, with her remedy. Had the paste of that root been administered to Appanna, and what is its impact? So now Kurudava, as she was warned, now she goes to visit the place at the midnight. Appanna comes carrying that old woman there. Since it is dark, he stumbles and they fall. Now, Kurudava had come to see the effects of the paste on Aparna. But the door is locked out from outside, which means that Aparna has left the house and her remedy is wasted. He has locked Rani inside the house. So she knows that Rani is inside. So Kurudava calls Rani. Rani comes by the window and she tells what happened. She paid that route, he felt fainted and he vomited. Kurudava said that this woman, Bazar woman, is not a simple woman. So he should give something strong, or she should use that big root so that the influence is very powerful on her. So she says, that is bad. This is no ordinary infatuation. ही काय साध्या प्रेमाची बाब नाही. There is a woman, a bazaar woman, बाजारू बाई आहे. She has your husband in her clutches. तिचं तुझा नवरा तिच्या ताब्यात आहे. Maybe she's cast a spell. There is only one solution to this. एकच सोल्युशन आहे त्याला. Feed him the larger piece of root. त्याला मोठं जे तुकडा आहे तो खायला दे. Now the first experience of Rani was not that happy. So she was little bit apprehensive. She was a little bit feared woman. And even she was doubtful about Kurudava. She would not listen everything which was recommended by Kurudava. But Kurudava assures her that if you do this, it will do good to you. So Rani, with doubts in her mind, starts grinding it, makes a tasty curry and Rani is told that grind it, make a tasty curry and makes that paste in it. Let him taste spoonful of it and he will be your slave. एकदा ते पिऊ दे त्याला, नंतर तो तुझा गुलाम होऊन जगतोय का नाही बघ. And then just say the word and he will carry you to my house himself. Rani blushes. Kurudava lives with her son after cautioning Rani. Remember, don't let anything frighten you. Kurudava म्हणते की तू आता कुणी तुला भीती घातली तर भिवू नकोस. Now next morning, Aparna returns home. And when he comes back, he brings a dog. And that dog is chained and he is tied to the tree stump outside of the home. He unlocks the door and goes inside. The dog begins to bark. आता ते कुत्र ओरडायला भुंकायला लागतं. Rani looks out of the window. Aparna grumbles. The blind woman and her son, let them step here again and they will know. आता त्यानं त्यांची काळजी घेतलेली आहे. He thought that lock will work for the people who have sight. But those people who do not have sight, such as Kurudava, these people will come and they will put something wrong in the head of Rani. So instead of that, she brings dog to home. Now, Rani had prepared that curry. She removes the lid and takes out the paste of the root she had prepared and she pours it in that curry. But when she pours it, she gets scared because that curry turned red and blood red. Some fumes started coming out of it and it scared Rani. So now she was in shock. She didn't want to give that curry to her husband because she thought that if I give it to him, then it will be a horrible mess. pouring or giving somebody, serving somebody that blood red curry would be a wrong thing. And it might kill Apanna, or that fear might be in her mind. So she is worried for her husband. Oh my God, what she says, oh my God, what a horrible mess is this. किती भयंकर गोष्ट आहे. Blood, perhaps poison, विष असेल. Shall I serve him this? मी हे त्याला वाढू का? That woman is blind, but he isn't. ती बाई एक आंधळी आहे म्हणून मी काय आंधळी नाही, किंवा तो आंधळा नाही. हाऊ कुड ही पॉसिबली नॉट सी द बॉइलिंग ब्लड? असं हे उकळणारं रक्त त्याला कसं दिसणार नाही? द पॉयझनस रेड, असं विषारी राल रक्तागत. अँड देन इवन इफ ही डझंट सी इट, हाऊ डू आय नो दॅट इट इज नॉट डेंजरस? आणि जरी त्यांना समजा नाही बघितलं तर मला कसं माहिती होणार की ते पॉयझनस नाही, विषारी नाही? सपोज समथिंग हॅपन्स टू माय हजबंड, what will be my fate? I will become widow in one day. That little piece made him feel ill. Who knows? ते छोटंसं एक रूट दिलं त्यानं ते आजारी पडला. So she takes that pot, goes outside of her home and pours it into the anthill, as advised by the story. The dog starts howling in front of the yard. अँड अप्पन्ना इज सरप्राइज्ड. तिथलं कुत्रं भुंकायला लागतं आणि अप्पन्नाला सुद्धा आश्चर्य वाटतं. ही वॉन्ट्स टू फाइंड आउट व्हॉट हॅज हॅपन टू द डॉग. त्या कुत्र्याला काय झालं ते त्याला शोधून काढायचं असते. ही शाउट्स फॉर द राणी. आफ्टर पोरिंग द करी इन टू द अँटहिल, राणी रशेस बॅक टू द हाऊस. शी कम्स बॅक टू द हाऊस. बट द मोमेंट शी टर्न्स बॅक, किंग कोब्रा लिफ्ट्स हिज हुड and sees Rani, and it looks around and sees Rani at a distance. By the time she has reached the front door of the house, it is behind a nearby tree watching her. आता जोपर्यंत ती दारापर्यंत पोहोचते तोपर्यंत ती तो कोब्रा झाडाच्या पाठीमागून तिला बघत असतो. Now what has happened? Look. There has, means instead of feeding that root to her husband, she fed that to King Cobra. Now Rani comes to the front door and freezes as Apanna demands to know where she has been. आता राणी तिथं आल्यानंतर तिला विचारतो कुठं गेली होतीस. He moves aside so that she can go in. But the moment she steps in, Apanna slaps her hard and Rani falls down on the फ्लोअर. पण ती आत आल्यानंतर ही गेट्स अँग्री. शी वॉज आउटसाइड ऑफ द होम अँड ही ॲक्च्युअली यू नो दॅट ही हॅड लॉक्ड हर इनसाइड द होम. अँड इवन दो ही वॉज, मीन्स ही डिडंट वॉन्ट हर टू गो आउट, बट शी वॉज कमिंग फ्रॉम आउट. अँड दॅट मेड हिम अँग्री अँड ही स्लॅप्ड हर अँड शी बिकेम फेल ऑन द ग्राउंड. Now he did not look at her again, but pulls the door, locks it from outside and goes away. He is not angry, he is simply contemptuous of his wife. त्याला तिचा राग आलेला नाही, फक्त तो त्याला तिरस्कार करतो. The dog barks loudly at the king cobra, watches all this from behind the tree. Now dog is loudly just barking because that king cobra was watching from behind the trunk of that tree, and so he had become restless and he was barking at him. And similarly the snake was also hissing and he was excited and restless. Apanna goes away and Rani enters into the bedroom. She starts crying. Now you see, the last chance she had wasted. When it becomes dark, the king cobra is still watching her from under the trees. Dogs continue to bark. Two strangers come and they see that the snake is going inside the home through the bathroom. Now they knew that the house is locked from outside, so they ran away. Instead of chasing the cobra, they let the cobra to go there. Now, but dog continuously barks. It wakes Rani up, goes to the window, curses and shouts. Once she was back to the bed, the cobra enters in the room. Now this cobra has a power to impersonate her husband. So he takes form of her husband and enters into the room. As you know, a cobra can assume only any form it likes. That night it entered the house through the bathroom drain and took a shape of the king cobra, shape of Apanna, and searches for Rani in the house. And he finds her sleeping in the bedroom and watches her. तो तिला पाहते आणि तो तिला पाहत असताना पहिला अंक संपतो. Now you see, Nagamandala is a story based on myth. Okay, and about myths, it is said that these myths throw light on some social problems of the time. In India, we know that India is characterized by big families. And in big family, a new bride is married. She comes, but she is not able to pass time with her husband. She is not able to pass time with her husband. It becomes impossible for her. Husband, in the daytime he disappears, and in the night time he comes and makes love to her. Now this situation, this condition of Indian women, the plight of these Indian women is framed by Girish Karnad in Nagamandala. Actually, the Appanna who comes in the daytime and the Appanna who comes in the night are not two different people. For the sake of telling the story, these two people are separated. However, this is the two-way behavior of a husband in a family. Means he marries. Even my father's parents told me sometimes that after marriage they were not able to talk with each other for months together. Now what kind of tradition it is, we don't know. But these things happen. I have heard several times from many people that husband and wife could not live together for years together only, and they had children and they were not introduced. Such kind of thing happened, and symbolically this play or this act or this play represents this thing. So cobra is something which is an evil part of the society, which is the evil part of the patriarchal society. So that cobra starts visiting this. Now the story which is told by a story न जी गोष्ट सांगितली, this story does not have any complex thing. It's very simple, अगदी साधी आहे. Where even once you watch the play, you would understand what kind of thing it is. And now this is here we have the elements of fairy tale. this magical ability of cobra to take human form. This is but magical. No animal can take human form, but this animal is able to. There is something like a mendicant who has power to bless or curse. The woman was given blessing of 3 roots and which she uses. Now this potion has an influence to cause make somebody to fall in love with a person who has fed him or her. Now these things are conventional in the mythical stories, and Girish Karnad has used it in this story. आणि गिरीश कर्नाडनं हे या गोष्टीमध्ये वापरलेलं आहे. थँक्यू. स्टे होम, स्टे